back. Second live of the day. The first one was for members only. Just finished. Just finished, so I'm gonna make my way home. It's too dark to be facing me, so you've got that view. Let me know what you think. So, if this is the kind of live that you would be interested on seeing, like my drive home after work, let me know in the comments below and I'll do it more often. Obviously, I've got the camera facing this way, or the way you can see it, because it's dark and you wouldn't be able to see me. So, what have I been up to today? I've been on the 47s again. Definitely got Saltine down now, so I've got the whole route on both 52 and 47. They're the only two routes that I'm going to be doing. I didn't check to see actually if this is public or members. Should really get in the habit of checking that. So it's about 9:15-ish, or it was when I left, and this is the kind of time that I will be doing these kind of lives, if that's what you're into. Again, obviously I can't read the chat because I'm driving. I've kept the bus pretty much on time today as well, apart from the first round trip, which is super tight with time, and apparently the timings are done by someone in the council, and yeah, I think they forgot that we actually stopped to pick people up. But yeah, the day's been relatively uneventful. We had the protesters at the clock tower earlier, but that was quiet, didn't really do anything. I only noticed they were there once, they weren't there for long. What else happened? Nothing really. Bit of a quiet old day, really. I'm enjoying that about Compass. They're nowhere near as busy as Brighton and Hove. Few drunk people around, but it's Saturday night, so you expect that. Probably see a few as we drive through it. One thing you do have to be aware of on a Friday and Saturday night and morning, on a Sunday morning as well, is people that have been drinking and are now driving. Unfortunately, that is still very much a thing. It's quite busy out tonight. Definitely is busy out tonight. So where I am now is where all the clubs are, just on the road on the right. It's where all the clubs are. So you have to be a little bit more careful down here, have your eyes peeled. Even though it's still quite early for people that are going out, um, alcohol is still very much prevalent. And when people have been drinking, they tend not to look at the traffic too much. Oh, we got some flashy blues coming up behind. I can't go anywhere. Come on, people, let him through. Oh, there's something happening on the Knoll estate earlier. Massive emergency response. There was about 3 ambulances, fire engines, fire cars, police. So I don't know what was going on up there earlier. So there quite a while as well. Quite possibly a house fire, seeing as the fire brigade were there. Oh, we've got a photographer. I don't know what he's taking a photo of down here, but camera on a tripod pointing up the road, maybe getting some long exposures. That would be sod's law, actually. The one time I go to do a public live stream, I've got it set to members only. The opposite of what happened yesterday. I was just going to say it's unusual for there not to be a car double parked down there. It's a taxi though. So a lot of people get fed up with taxi drivers just stopping wherever. But what you've got to realise with that is it's not like buses where they have stops. You've got to pick people up and set people down where they've booked. And yeah, sometimes it's inconvenient, but they're not generally there for long. And also, for the bus drivers out there, taxis are allowed to use bus stops. They're not allowed to create a rank though, like they do at Brighton Station. That's not allowed. I think Brighton and Hove City Council really should do something about these potholes. So the roads are absolutely terrible at the moment. We pay enough in tax. Bloody get taxed on everything. Taxi just nearly drove into the bloody lamppost. So I've got a short day tomorrow. I believe it's quite a bit shorter. So that'll be nice. Finish a little bit earlier, start a little bit later. apparently the duty I have on a Sunday is a mash-up of other duties to allow people to have their breaks. So I've got a mix of 47s and 52s tomorrow. It's funny because every Brighton and Hove driver that I'm seeing seems to be very interested in hearing about what it's like working for Compass in comparison to Brighton and Hove. And the answer's always the same. Like, it's so much better for Compass. You're not as busy, for one. Nowhere near as busy. I made a mistake earlier. I forgot that I was driving for Compass and not Brighton and Hove. I didn't go wrong on the route, but someone handed me a Brighton and Hove change voucher, and without thinking, I just accepted it. And we don't take Brighton and Hove change vouchers because we're not Brighton and Hove. So I was driving down the road. I suddenly thought to myself, I'm not driving for Brighton and Hove anymore. Luckily, I bumped into a Brighton and Hove driver who's also a viewer. So hello to you if you see this, and thank you very much for taking that change voucher off my hands and changing it for cash. Very much appreciated. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this style of live stream while I'm driving. Obviously, if I get an opportunity to look at the chat, I will, but obviously not while I'm moving. Oh, I'm tired though. I woke up at 6 this morning. Because Brighton played football today as well. Brighton v Fulham, home game. So yeah, the traffic up by the station was very busy a little bit earlier. It took me 10 minutes to get up towards the station. I was like, cheers then. company that makes these traffic cones must make an absolute fortune, the amount of them that are out and about at the moment. So coming into Shoreham High Street, how busy is Shoreham this evening? Not very. I'm surprised how anyone can go out at the moment. Everything's so bloody expensive. $700. I don't know why you're going round so slowly, buddy. It's a shame that YouTube doesn't have a audio thing, so it reads out the chat On the PlayStation it does it, but it's a shame there isn't a feature to actually have that, so when you're doing a live you can still interact. But anyway, I'm going to end this live because I am nearly home and I don't want to give out my home address live on the internet. So thank you very much for watching. Please do hit the like and subscribe button, leave a comment in the comments below, and I will see you again next time.